are so important to us. Let's go through some in-flight instructions so we can get you safely on your way. First, make sure you're seated upright. All larger electronic devices are put away and your tray table is stowed. Seatback device holders must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. If you have a carry-on, place it all the way under the seat in front of you. Larger carry-on luggage goes in the overhead bin. If you have a handheld device, please switch it to airplane mode now. If your electronic device falls into your seat, please do not adjust your seat and contact a crew member for assistance. If you are seated at an overwing exit, your window shade must remain open for taxi, takeoff, and landing. If you haven't already fastened your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap so it's tight across your hips. To open your seatbelt, lift the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated in case of unexpected turbulence. U.S. law requires compliance with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions. All flights are non-smoking, including e-cigarettes. It's against the law.
sure they know what they're doing. I don't like that. Sunrise. I've never had a sunrise from an airplane before. That one's the skyline.
Tablets, keys, eyeglasses, wallet, and passport. If you are making a connection to your data, AA.com from your cell phone will tell you you are connecting in and during delays. On behalf of all of us at American Airlines,
That's an American too. That's what I was just trying to zoom up on. I thought maybe it's Frontier. Okay, we are now on the Skylink at DFW Airport. So obviously wanted to ride it. Even though our connecting flight is in the same terminal, she wanted to ride it. So we're looking for the pit relief station. We've got two happy little dogs down here. Boy, this thing moves. I like this. Folks, save your money at Six Flags and just get on this thing. That thing moves. Plane in for a landing.
Exit here for gate C1 through C20.
Hey, that thing moves, don't it?
yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
I like that. This is how you get from terminal to terminal at the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. If you got a long walk, you just get on this thing. So they told us the pet relief area is in Terminal A, so that's why we're riding this.
Doors are closing.
And there Park about 15 miles west of here. I'd save my money and just come here. This is like a roller coaster. Except it don't go up and down, but it moves fast. Okay, we are here at the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport in Dallas, Texas, and this is the first stop of our flight to El Paso from Charlotte. We left Charlotte at 5:45 this morning. We've been here in Dallas for over an hour. We got about another hour to go. So we've kind of toured the DFW airport here. What do you think about it so far?
It's huge.
Big airport, it really is.
And it's hot.
It's hot, yeah, it's very hot. It's
Very
gonna be
stuffy.
it's Christmas Day, and it's gonna be about 70 degrees here today, 72 degrees. It feels like it's 90 inside.
There's not like a lot of air movement, so yeah.
But had a pretty smooth flight here. Had a little turbulence in the air at different intervals during the flight, but it was smooth overall.
Got to ride the Skylink here.
Yeah, the Skylink, that's a blast, man. It's like a monorail system, but it flies and it stops quickly. It loads and unloads and then takes right off, man. One time I told her, I said, I think he's trying to take off along with the jets, but we basically rode it all the way around the airport. It took us probably 20 minutes to go all the way around, 15, 20 minutes. But we're just here now at our gate, waiting on our flight to El Paso, where we're going to begin our Western road trip. So there's going to be a lot of videos to come this week. I'm going to have a lot of separate videos, but this is the first leg of it right here, is waiting in the airport. But we've been to Dallas one other time. That was in 2017. We didn't fly in, we drove. Our son was flying out of Fort Hood to be stationed in Kuwait, so we came out here to see him. He got a couple of days leave. So we're back here at DFW Airport. Just tell you what, it's an awesome airport when they got a 7-Eleven. You can't beat 7-Eleven. That's I love 7-Elevens, always have. Don't have one close to home, but when we go to Florida, there's a lot of them there.
Take advantage of it then.
Yeah, when I saw 7-Eleven, I told her, I said, this is the greatest airport on earth. So anyway, you got anything you want to add about DFW?
No.
All right,
I like it,
we'll
so
see
ready
y'all
to go.
see y'all in El Paso. I do want to say that it's been pretty smooth so far. We had a lot of issues with American Airlines since we booked this flight. They've changed it. I'll say more about that in a separate American review. And then 3 days ago they changed our seats for no apparent reason that we had already paid for an upgrade on. But where I was really worried was about flying with pets in a pet carrier. I had heard horror stories about American, but that went very seamless. They did not question us at all.
The dogs have done great.
Yeah, dogs have done a lot better than I thought they would. The only thing is they won't use the pet relief area in the airport. They want to stand there and sniff it for 15 minutes, and only one of them would even use it. He wouldn't use it in Charlotte. He did finally use it here. The other one still hasn't gone since we left Charlotte.
So they're in diapers.
Yeah, so they're in diapers. So anyway, but that went very smooth. We did have an issue at the gate with when we travel, we carry protection with us, and even though it was locked in a case, we thought we were doing that according to regulations. Apparently, the way the ammo was stored, it had to be in a manufacturer's box.
I thought the manufacturer's clip for magazines.
Yeah, but anyway, so our son was still at the airport, so we just sent that back with him. So I hope we don't run into anybody that won't cause trouble this trip. But anyway, other than that, been pretty smooth so far. Had a little turbulence, but not much at all. It's hard. When we drove to Dallas 4 years ago, it took us 17 hours. It's just hard to believe in 2.5 hours we covered the same ground. I know that's why people fly, but I don't fly a lot, so I'm still kind of in awe of that. But anyway, we're getting ready to board for El Paso here in about 5-10 more minutes. So we'll see you then.